And this is why I think Xiaomi Mi 9 is the best phone right now to buy. Guys, this phone for $400 or less than $400 is an amazing buy right now. Hear me out. This is the best Android phone to get. I will give you many reasons why, but let's start with the price. This phone right now from China is around 400 or less, depending on the version. The 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage is a $400 at some outlets, or even less, about $380 to $400, depending where you're buying it. Or if you're going to get the 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage, it's even less. It's about $350. Incredible price for what you get in the package. This is great. You have Snapdragon 855, you got 6 GB of RAM, you have 125 GB of internal storage, you have triple camera, we have in-screen fingerprint, you have AMOLED screen. I mean, what else you can get? Wireless charging, absolutely amazing. I think for the price right now, this is the best phone. I've been rocking the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S for the last year. I went through so many phones. I had Samsungs and whatnot. I had to all get rid of them because I love it so much, and I think it was the best phone 2018. But now I think so far this is the best phone. Let's get closer, open this package. I will talk to you as well. We're gonna do some preliminary testing, and I'm gonna make a longer review comparing it to Mi Mix 2S and some other phones I have. Let's get closer, have a look. All right, let's do a quick unboxing on the Xiaomi Mi 9. This is the box. I got the global version. I got the ocean blue colorway, the 6 GB of RAM, 128 GB of internal storage, $400 shipped from Banggood. You can buy it from outlets like GearBest, slightly lower, about $380, $389. The biggest problem with GearBest right now, if you're trying to buy a Xiaomi phone, they're not shipping to the US for some reason. I try to reach out to them and ask multiple times. I could never get an answer. So unfortunately, they have lower prices, but you're not going to be able to benefit those if you're living in the US and you're trying to ship any Xiaomi phone. Unfortunately, that's how it is. So I decided to go with Banggood, pay a couple more dollars, but at least they shipped it and it was no problem. As you can see, some of the things outlined here, we have the triple camera, we have the high resolution 48 megapixel ultra camera, we have the wide angle, we have the 2x optical zoom, Snapdragon 855, we have 20-watt wireless charging, and the improved, what they call improved in-screen fingerprint sensor. We'll see how it is, and of course 6.39 inches of AMOLED screen. As you can see on the side, we have the global version, so let's go ahead and open it. We'll get my trusty X-Acto knife and see if I can open this box. All right, let's get on to the unboxing. I'll cut really nice and tight with this one. All right, let's see what's in the box. All right, first thing on the top, we're gonna have designed by Xiaomi. Oh, I like that color, kind of iridescent transitioning color on the, even on the paper of this little one. What's inside? I think this is, yeah, the adapter, 3.5 to USB-C adapter, the injector pin, and then we have some paperwork that nobody ever reads, but regardless, it's inside, and we have a clear TPU cover, as you can see, completely clear. Unfortunately, the biggest problem with this one, I think, is right here. It's not high enough to kind of protect the camera, but as a good start, it's okay. Luckily for me, I have something better going on, and as always, I grabbed one of those Nilkin protective cases, which I absolutely love. I have it on pretty much any phone I have. The Mi Mix 2S that I've been rocking on the last year has it. All the other phones have it. Great job by Nilkin. I absolutely love their cases. Protects the camera. But let's get on to the phone again. And this is the phone right on the top. As you can see, outline some of the things as well. We already read on the back. As a global international version, obviously we have the European style charger. And is 5 volts, 2.5 amps, 9 volts, 2 amps, 12 volts, 1.5 amp. It's quick charge at 3.0, unfortunately not 4.0. We know the phone supports 4.0, but they give you 3.0 for some reason. Well, it is what it is. And the other thing is just a regular USB-C to USB-A cable. I have tons of those. Again, I'm not planning to use that at all. But let's get onto the phone. Oh man, this phone definitely feels great. I absolutely love this color. I mean, I love the white on my Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S, but this blue is so nice. I absolutely love that. You've seen this phone many times before. On the bottom, just USB-C. On the top, we have the infrared sensor and the microphone. On the side, we have power and volume rocker. And on the other side, we have the dedicated Google Assistant button, which is great. I absolutely love that and appreciate that. And we have the SIM card slot, which uses dual SIM, dual standby. A little bit slimmer than the Mi Mix 2S. I don't know if I like that a lot. This is actually my favorite form factor. That's why I kept that phone for so long and using it. It's perfect size-wise, not only screen size, but thickness. I absolutely love it. Camera flush with the back, as you can see. Unfortunately, this one is protruding. Then you see how much is protruding. Something I really don't like. But Nilkin, with their case, covers all that, so that's fine. And I'll be okay with that. And we have the triple camera here with the flash as well. Absolutely love this color, man. This is just excellent. So let me peel this sticker from the back here and show you everything. This is how the phone looks. This is beautiful color. Let me quickly pull out this Nilkin case and see if I can fit it on the phone right away. I like it to be protected, so as all the other Nilkin cases, very easy to slip on, and off we go. And as you can see right here, Nilkin made sure to have the camera covered, so they have a little bit of the rubber from the case going up, so you're not going to be able to scratch this camera when you put it down on the table, which I am really happy about. And as always, Nilkin have this kind of a rush side of it, so you can have a better grip on the phone. Excellent. So let me go ahead and peel. So satisfying. Peel that off, and it's sticking to me. Get out. Let's turn it on and see what is all about. Actually, on my Mi Mix 2S yesterday, I just got a new update with the security patch from June. I mean, Xiaomi are doing an excellent job updating these phones with the latest security patches and improving the software. And over the years, I just got in love with Xiaomi Mi UI. It's definitely a lot of functions that I absolutely appreciate and absolutely love. And man, this is, yeah, a lot brighter. This new AMOLED screen, I love that. Okay, let's go through. All right, English, United States, this is where we are. Move forward, choose your region. ST, United States, go. All right, connect to my network. Where is my network? Xiaomi, right here. Perfect, we're gonna connect to this one. All right, connected to the network now. There's no SIM card, so don't even bother. Checking for updates. Copy data. Okay, next, let's copy. Okay, let's do this. Restoring all my data now. Agreeing with all that, accept. Just a second. Perfect, continue. I agree. All right, setup is complete. That's all the apps. I think now it's going to restore all of my apps that I had on the Mi Mix 2S, hopefully, so I don't have to re-download them again. I'm going to use the system launcher because I love it. And here we are. I chose the dark theme, AMOLED screen. Obviously, the dark theme will save you some battery. And now we're going to go through the software real quick. So despite the fact that the phone is produced in June of this year, so a month ago, it actually comes with MIUI version 10.2 with Android security patch February. So we're gonna check and see if there's an update. I'm sure pretty much that it is. Yeah, there is the update right here. yeah, I'm gonna download and install that update. All right, now that I'm done with all the updates, let's go ahead and check it out. So see how fast the phone actually unlocks. It's definitely not as fast as the one, you know, the normal one on the back of the Mi Mix 2S, but still pretty fast. I'm kind of impressed actually, and I enjoy it. So you see how accurate it is. Pretty much 10 out of 10 if you place your finger correctly, obviously, on the sensor. You're not gonna have any problems. But you gotta place it correctly, right on top of it. I think that's good. That's definitely good. So the things I am going to be missing from the Mi Mix 2S, the few things I can mention, obviously the build quality. We have ceramics here versus glass. The other thing I'm gonna miss is slightly thicker, better fits in the hand. The other thing I'm gonna miss for sure is the optical image stabilization on the camera. This one has electronic, but the optical image stabilization is better. This phone makes some great pictures. I'm going to test this one and see how it compares towards the Mi Mix 2S. Definitely I'm going to do a full review with pictures and videos and every other thing, so you guys can see how is it comparing to this one, camera and everything else. Another thing I'm going to be missing is the kind of stereo speakers. You have a speaker here, but also the top ear speaker actually acts like a speaker as well, so kind of you have the stereo effect. I'm not sure why they did do the same thing with the Mi 9. You only have the bottom firing speaker. That's not that great. And the other thing is kind of odd. Why is this phone not updated to the latest security patch? So if you go here about, you'll see that the latest update, and there is no any other one, as you can see, is with the security patch from March, where this one is with the security patch from June, like 3 months later. And this is far more updated for some reason. You know, this is older phone a year ago and more than a year ago, but gets more updates than the newer flagship. Why is that a thing? I'm not sure why is Xiaomi doing this, but regardless, hopefully they're gonna update it soon. Another thing it's worth mentioning, I don't know why they're doing this. You can see, I don't know if the camera picks it up. Hopefully the notch is more of a like a water drop, whatever you're gonna call it. But when you go and actually see, they add this extra space here, make it like a teardrop or whatever. I think that's just a waste of space there. It's narrower, just keep it the way it is. I don't know why they do this, but hey, it is what it is, you know. Definitely like the size of the screen, how we almost eliminated the bottom bezel compared to here, but at the same time, this one don't have a notch, so I absolutely love this. All notifications are showing. This one just pops in and they disappear. Again, this is kind of a problem they need to try to fix somehow and introduce a better way to keep an eye on your notifications. And like if you add the network speed like I have on to Mi Mix 2S, it shows on this side and then trumps over all the other notifications, so you can't really see that. So, you know, small negativities. Hopefully they're gonna iron that over time. If they're continuing to launch different updates for the Mi Mix 2S, which is a year and something old, hopefully they're gonna continue with the same thing with the Mi 9. Overall, I like the feel. I like how fast it is. Obviously, I'm gonna do a full review with everything else and show it to you guys. But yeah, so far I think for the price of $400, this is the best Android phone to buy right now on the market. Forget about everything else. This phone with the same specs costs half of the price, or even more than half of the price of the same flagships from Samsung or LG. And I'd rather have this one honestly for $400 than spend $800, $900 for Samsung or LG. So hit the thumbs up if you like the video, guys. Stay tuned to the channel, subscribe if you're new. I will be back with the full review, hopefully no more than a week, with the full review of this phone compared to the Mi Mix 2S. See how that compares with a year-old flagship, and hopefully you guys are gonna see the difference. But still, I believe at the moment this is the best buy, the newest hardware and the lowest price compared to anything else with the same. Till next time, guys, have a wonderful day. Bye.